Hey y'all, welcome back to Mom After Dark. Let's talk about it. Alright, so y'all, I got a cold sore because I've been sick. So it's big as hell. I can't hide it. I gotta get this video done. So it is what it is. It is what it is at this point, y'all. It is what it is. Like, I ain't even about to play with the internet for real. It just is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I get them sometimes when I'm coming up off of a cold, but this time I got it when I was coming up on a cold. My throat was hurting so bad. My sinuses been fluctuating. It's crazy. I got to get my work done. So it is what it is. I still got to post my Instagram videos. You know, Instagram paid your girl now. I still got to post my Facebook videos. So it kind of like it is what it is. But I'm going to still try to talk from the side. Because I don't like it. It's not cute. But y'all, do y'all like my hair? So my homegirl used to sell hair. And I swear to God, she had the best hair. Like, she just had the best hair. And I hit her up like, sis, I want me a sew-in, but I want my hair from you. I want my hair from you and nobody else. So she had a couple bundles left over. And everything was like mixed matched, which no problem, because girl, I can make it work with it work. And she wound up gifting them to me when she didn't have to, because I was definitely gonna pay for it. But thank you so much. And y'all, like, this is the quality of her hair. So this is, y'all, mixed together a 20-inch body wave closure, a 14-inch straight, a 14-inch body wave. I mix it together, washed it, blow dried it, and just flat ironed it and popped the curl in it, and boo. And look at the closure. Scalp. And nothing is glued down, sewed down. I can pull it off if I want to, and I'm not going to do it for the camera, but I can pull it off if I want to. And yes, my girl Zania, I wish she still sew hair, because ooh, and then I cut it into like this effect to where it's kind of like short in the back, long in the front. It gives it like bobbish vibes. It gives it bob vibes. Yes. So my week, y'all, has been a week. I got sick out of nowhere. Like, I got sick out of nowhere like literally 2 days ago, 2 days before Christmas. I felt like a lot of drainage in my throat. I'm an asthmatic, so my asthma was bothering me as well too. It was crazy. Story therapy sessions didn't go as good this week as I know the potential she has, but it's okay. It's okay. They told me don't worry about it. She got her bad days, she got her good days, and whatnot. She's taking a nap right now. She's been asleep since like 1 o'clock. She's taking a nap right now. I had to get up and make this video. It's not my typical vlog style. I mean, not vlog style. It's not my typical podcast style video because I don't have my microphone on me right now, but I have it. The camera that I normally use is my Canon T7. Not T7. My Canon T5i I cannot use because I left the charger at my mother's house and it's dead. The camera I'm using now doesn't have a microphone input, so y'all get what y'all get and y'all don't get upset. But let's talk about it. So the topic I want to touch on is people who aren't parents giving advice. And this is going to ruffle some feathers, y'all. This is going to ruffle them feathers. So before I became a parent, you know what? Let me take it back. Let me take it back. I personally think that people who aren't parents should not give advice to people who are parents on certain topics. Certain things is very much so common sense, y'all. Certain things, if you're not a parent, if you are a parent, is very like car seat safety. I took a car seat class regardless of being a parent or not being a parent. But car seat etiquette is common sense. You don't have to be a parent to know car seat etiquette. And I seen another girl had commented on another girl's post and was like, hey, you know, the harness should be in the middle of the chest. I feel like you got the baby turned around too early. And she like, oh, you're not a parent, so don't da 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 da. No, boo, 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 boo. Stuff like that is common sense. Very much so common sense. But to the stuff that I feel like you have, a lot of stuff I feel like you have to go through to understand now that I am a parent. Because let me tell y'all, it was a girl on Facebook and she said her daughter wasn't talking. I'm like, oh, you know, it's okay. She said my daughter's 2. She's just not talking. She's just making noises. I told the girl that it is okay. This is before story was even thought of. I told the girl that it was okay and your daughter would talk when your daughter talks, because my nephew talked when he talked. That was the absolute worst advice I could have gave somebody. And I'm not a parent. Don't give nobody that type of advice, because here we are in 2022 and my daughter is about to be 3 years old and she is considered nonverbal, but I put her in early intervention and I got her the help she needed, because now that I'm in that, you know, position that that girl was in, and I wish I could go back and tell myself to shut the fuck up. Do not give nobody no advice, because I am in that same position and I got my daughter help. I got her into early intervention, and I wish I could go back and be like, boo, put your daughter in early intervention, get her all the help and the, you know, the guidance and the materials that she needs with these therapists. And I feel like I gave the worst advice. Some stuff you just have to go through as a parent to be like, oh, okay, like, you know, now I understand, or, you know, now I could give this type of advice because I've been through it. I feel like a lot of topics you should just shut up and mind your business if you're not a parent, because baby, you have to really go through it. Like, boom, when I worked at Target, it used to be people coming in there, their kids ain't had no socks on, their kids ain't have no coats on. I'm like, ain't that kid cold? Like, how you got a coat on and your kid don't got a coat? If you know proper car seat etiquette, you cannot put a coat on that kid while they're in that car seat. So of course they're gonna have on a little sweater. You know, you taking from the car to the to inside the store in their little carrier car seats. So of course they're only gonna have on a little sweater. Some kids don't like shoes or socks. My kid does not like shoes or socks. And I used to talk about those people so bad, and now I'm that mom. I'm that mom who goes into the store and my daughter only has a sweater on. My daughter don't even be having socks on, and it be freaking 5 degrees outside. Like, my daughter don't be having no socks on. She don't be having no shoes on. She hates clothes. We're trying to get her to, you know, we trying to dip into different materials to get her used to wearing clothes and stuff. Like, I'm just saying, like, a lot of people talk before they actually walk. You talk before you actually walk through that process, and you look stupid, because I feel stupid for a lot of things that I've done said about parents when I was not a parent. Like, it's crazy. I said so much stuff, and it's like I used to look at kids and be like, oh yeah, my kid would never have a tantrum in the store. Story be tearing the store up. She be having a tantrum. She's just a different breed. And this is me pushing Miss Daisy. I just be pushing I be pushing the cart while she's in the car having a tantrum. Baby, I'm gonna get my shopping trip done. I'm gonna grab all my groceries that I need to grab, and I'm gonna just get everything done and just ignore your little tantrum. That's it. And I used to be like, oh, how can kids be out of control? Child. My thing is, don't talk before you walk. Do not put your 2 cents into something that you have not experienced. That's the only thing I can say. Some stuff is not rocket science, and some stuff is just common sense. But most, like 90% of this parent life, you gotta walk through it. You gotta walk through it, y'all. You cannot comment on something that you have not been through. And I feel so bad that I told that girl that, oh no, your child was talking. No, early intervention. Let me bring it back. Early intervention has got my daughter to where she is right now verbally, we still have a long road ahead of us. A long road ahead of us. But with the proper therapies, like I said, you can get through it. But do not walk before you talk. That was the worst advice I feel like I've ever gave somebody in life. But you definitely have to go through the motions to understand what we go through day to day as a parent, especially because I feel like, you know, I feel like I kind of consider myself as, I wouldn't even say that, a special needs mom. Because Story's like developmentally delayed. She is developmentally delayed. I think my child is on the autism spectrum. I did get her tested and I'm not in denial. I feel like nobody should be in denial. I'm a little sensitive when it comes to the topic because the internet is a mean world. So I don't speak up or don't speak out about a lot of things when it comes to Story. Because I feel like I'm going to have to tussle with the internet and whatnot. But yeah, like, you gotta walk this walk before you can talk that talk. That's the only thing I can say. And considering, like I said, considering myself kind of a special needs mom, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game. But that's my take on it. Thank you for a wonderful season of Mom After Dark. This season has been real, raw, crazy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully we get more likes, subscribers, and comments from this podcast. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. Hope you guys are gonna have a happy new year. Thank you for rocking with me this season on Mom After Dark. And we will continue to elevate. We will continue to raise the bar. This is something that I thought I was not gonna stick with. This is something that I just threw out there and was like, I want to try it. Don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. Don't know if I'm gonna be consistent. And I have consistently gave y'all video after video after video after video every Friday at 8 p.m. There is some times where I had to do Saturdays. I did miss 2 episodes. That's why we're kind of like behind. And the season was supposed to consist of 13 episodes, but it's only going to consist of 11 because of me being sick, me dealing with mental health, and I just had to step back, take a break. It's always okay to step back and take a break, y'all. It's fine. But thank you, and stay tuned for season 2 of Mom After Dark, where sometimes it's not dark, but we still gonna talk about it.